There's a little bit of roadworks or something, it just congests the whole thing.
I value my time and I don't see sitting in a car as being good use of my time.
Terrible traffic is not only bad news for commuters, it's bad for business. And now, Priority One, the economic development agency for Tauranga, and local councils want residents and businesses to rethink travel in and around the region.
Currently, 90% of our journeys in Tauranga are through private motor vehicle, and it's causing significant congestion challenges for people that are coming to and from work. Also in the weekends, you'll find that the congestion is just as bad. So we need to encourage people to get out of their private motor vehicles and giving different modes another shot or a go.
Throughout July, commuters can book a free 1-hour session at the Shift Hub, a pop-up experience that lets you test ride other modes of transport.
It's a really awesome opportunity to look at our public transport system, but also go beyond that. So we do have other options like e-scooters, e-bikes, mopeds. We've got go-to car sharing apps as well. So there is an opportunity right now to look at what currently exists in Tauranga and see how we can give those things a trial. It might not be every day you can do that, but I think it's an opportunity for us to look at how we can rethink our commute. There might be some days where you can ride your bike to work and other days you have to use your motor vehicle, but what can you do at different points in that week that you can actually trial different modes and different ways of getting around.
Fed up with unpredictable journey times to work, one attendee wanted to explore alternative options.
I have a couple of small children, which I'm dropping at daycare in Mokoroa.
And what's that journey like?
So that's in private car by myself after I drop the kids off, and yeah, on State Highway 2, just in the car with everybody else, and sometimes it's really bad, really congested, other times it's okay, but you just never really know until you leave the house.
Midge had never ridden an e-scooter before attending the Shift Hub.
It's not like you can just go and try things out before you get on them and have to use them. So I was really interested, especially with Lime scooters, because you see them all around, but I've never wanted to just jump on one. Just a little bit of confidence needed there. For me, coming from a Mokoroa, I think for me to shift my journey into using an alternative mode of transport would take some time and a bit more planning than, say, if I lived in Tauranga. And I also think there probably needs to be a little bit more infrastructure or a little bit more put into, those people who have a longer commute.
Unless we're happy to spend a good chunk of our day battling traffic, something needs to change.
The city is going through a transformation, and we have to trial different ways of getting around to understand what works for our city. And until we get out there and give it a go, until we get out of that 90% of people using their private vehicles and giving things a go and seeing what works, we're not going to understand what the future can entail for us.
Local resident Chris Wallstrom walks to work, but on the occasions he needs to use his car, he's keen to explore other options.
I still own a car and I use that to go most other places. I was aware of most of the options, e-bikes, e-scooters, the Lime scooters, was aware they were around. Hadn't really used them for commuting, but was great to try some of them out and get a feel for it.
Whichever way you get to work, lengthy commutes, bumper-to-bumper traffic and hunt for a car park isn't a good start to anyone's day.
It is a frustration for businesses because now we're doing roading upgrades. We can't build more roads to solve these problems. We don't want to hear the doom and gloom anymore. We know we need to do something, and this is an opportunity to inspire and encourage that.
I value my time and I don't see sitting in a car as being good use of my time.
Gavin Ogden, Local Focus.